Welcome back to Bump 200, and we are bolting the steering up again, and we've got some more fuel bits. Stay tuned.
World's fastest Bumpercar update.
So that's it, that's the solution. Think it's going to work. Well, it's not pretty, but it's pretty solid. That's good. It's just got to carry the rack. There's no weight on it or anything.
Then we've got the whole pressure regulator thing, for which we need a gauge. I went on the Fuel Lab website and emailed a question as to which of their gauges would fit this, and they came back immediately.
And I do mean immediately. I mean, I'd literally finished filling in the form and there was the answer in my inbox. So that's winging its way here.
Then all we have to do is work out what goes where, because I'm a little confused. I thought there should be 2 outlets. And if the gauge goes there, because that's the adjustment thing, we've only got 1 outlet, so where does... I don't know. Cut. Right, back to this shenanigans. We have had consultation with Mr. Griggs.
And he's beginning to think that he might have screwed up.
And while we're looking at fuel things, this is off again, yes. Because I noticed it's kind of a weird fitting at the end there. It's not an AN fitting, so that's a 10mm thread on there.
I know, really? I mean, how many variations can we get on the theme? We got 6 AM, we got 8 AM, we got, that's it. We got 10mm. So I managed to find a 10mm to an 8mm barb, which is about 5/16, which is what the hose is. So hopefully that'll work. I don't know. Cut. So that's a substantial lift at the front end, and unless we want to be pulling wheelies, we got to compensate for the back. And bearing in mind our front sprocket is kind of fixed, really. I'm not going through all that again. So where the chain ends up at the back, it's going to be real interesting. Got our barbs for each end, and got our right angle thing for there. Yeah, so that's ready to go there. Got that. Oh, pump, yeah, over there. Yeah.
Well, I think we have a gauge, a big gauge. No, a little gauge for our fuel regulator. Perfect. Well, there we go. And what's more,
we have a plan. Thanks to Derek at Fuel Lab, who was the same guy that responded to me on the website very, very quickly. And he's been talking to Kurt. God help him. And so yes, we have a plan. Here it is. Now, apparently we need a wire piece, and why not? That will divert fuel off to the fuel regulator, and apparently regulate it that way. Don't make a lot of sense to me, but that's what Derek says, and I trust him as much as I trust Kurt, which is about as far as I can throw them both.
and our Y connector. Nice and tight.
So wherever possible, I'm using the 14.5mm because they're a much better fit once they're actually clamped down. Problem is they don't go over that end nozzle, so you have to put the fitting on first, then squeeze the tube over the end, and then get it on the tube before clamping it down. Otherwise we have to resort to the 16mm. 14 wherever we can get away with it. Fitting number 2, from the fuel tank to the filter to the pump. So our main return from the fuel rail is buttoned up. Our main feed from the tank to the filter is buttoned up, ready for the pump. That's all bolted up ready with some PTFE tape as well. And then we work out where we're going to put this Y connection for our friend the regulator filter pump. So from the outlet of the pump, we got to go to this Y piece somewhere. That then one will go up to the fuel rail, one will go to our gauge, wherever that will sit, maybe there, maybe somewhere else, with its return back to the tank. Something like that. So I think we'll leave the final hookup for next time around. Seeing as it's the end of the year, it's the end of the episode. Gives me a little time to work out how and where I'm going to mount this. As usual, thanks for watching. You know the drill. Thumbs up, subscribe, comments. Happy New Year, and encourage others to watch my lunacy.